why in the hell would a man want to change what it means to be a man? Because it looks like things are pretty good for you right now, honestly.
Unfortunately, we don't recognize that patriarchy, while it benefits men, it oppresses everyone. And it particularly oppresses the boys that were asked to be men before they could learn what it means to be human. I sort of came out about my anxiety in an article a few years ago, and it ended up going viral. A lot of men reached out to me, etc., etc. One of the men who reached out to me was a man that I used to work with day in and day out for the last 3 years, who I would call one of my closest friends till date, who was going through the same thing, who was also in therapy, who had also gone through the stigma of figuring out, can I take therapy, etc., etc. We never once mentioned to each other that we are going through something called anxiety and we're taking therapy for it. And it was such a shocker for me because I was like, how is that possible? I think gender empowerment and gender equality will only happen not only when we create stronger women, but when we also give space for kinder, empathetic, vulnerable men. You know, it's the fact that the boy has to, at some point of time, earn a certain amount of money so that he could be that good boy that a girl could marry. It doesn't matter if it's a good man. It doesn't matter if it's a good human being. He just has to make enough money, because that's the definition of what a good boy is in the societal context of patriarchy in our country, right? If we don't get that kindness, it almost kind of backtracks and we just become far more masculine, which is what happens with most men in our country.